hid out there over the years. Tina has also informed me that she has gotten warrants before to take their animals.
It's been several years that it does pretty good. But the problem is, like I said, the dogs are in the county and they're coming to the city, and if nobody wants on a complaint, I can't, and I don't see them in the city, I can't write a citation. And I can't go over there and tell the county people how to take care of their dogs, because I have no jurisdiction over on that side.
But you have worked with the county people in the past, is that correct?
I have.
Is that a possibility with this situation?
We have tried. But it's just, yeah,
Not working.
it's not working.
Earlier on, taking over this, I actually had one of the dogs that tried to attack me getting out of my car. Out there at this location. Matter of fact, I was sitting on the city side, waiting on my tenant that lived on the county side to come home. And as I was getting out of the car, the dog tried to attack me. And I understand the whole city, county, you know, but if we're gonna do it for one thing, we need to do it for everything. And more or less what I'm saying, if Tina can't come over there to take care of this problem in the county, why are we using our city officers to do county's work?
What kind of solution do you have in mind? Do you have time to think about it? We've just had this for, 30 seconds.
Right, and I understand that. That's a good question. I mean, because Tina's been dealing with this problem for years with these same people when they lived here in town. Now, these people have moved. I have no idea where they moved to. They owed over $8,000 in back rent. And it all has to fall back, that all falls back to the previous manager that didn't have the final lease agreement. I was in the process of getting an attorney to the victims, and they decided on their own it'd be a good thing to leave. And I had no idea where they went. But all I do know is they took the dog away from the person that was actually taking care of it, making sure it had its heartworm medication, fed, watered every day, and taken right next door, chained up on the porch, no food, no water.
Mr. McVeigh, if I talked to the sheriff and got permission for us to go onto county property, would that be a possibility?
Well, that'd be extending the liability of the city, and, well, although most city officers are also deputized, they're not like chief. Not anymore.
None of it. We'll go out there like on a mutual aid request on the county. They have a
If they
disturbance or
request-
something out there, we'll go out there and take care of the call, so they don't do anything close.
Yeah, if they request it, we can do it,
So if they request it, then Tina could go and work on it?
if they request it.
Okay. We work on that.
And I was trying to remember, but when
Although that, I'll go back up, though, that does not give, she can go out and try to take care of it, but she can't write tickets
Right.
for them to go to court. She can file a complaint to the sheriff's office to have state charges filed. But on the ones that are on the county side, even if the team can go out to take care of it, it's still not a city offense.
Okay.
Okay, I have a question. If they're running loose on the county side, I still can't,
If we get,
because they run loose in this man's yard, like it's his property.
Yeah.
I can't go remove them and take them off, just like I can in the
Right.
city.
Right,
if we get permission from the county, no, I'm sorry.
If they ask.
If the county requests assistance with it, then that would cover everything, correct?
yeah, but then what do you do with them when you catch them?
Well, the thing is, they're on his property.
Mhm.
I can't go on there and just take him off his property without him either surrendering or a warrant, correct?
That's true.
So, I mean,
And you'd have to go through the county prosecutor
Yeah.
if you wanted.
yes,
That's been a problem.
yes.
Well, one other thing that I wanna bring to y'all's attention, when the officer came out on the 29th, he stated to Yvonne Hyman, who was in possession of the dog because she had been taking care of it, that 12 days prior, that he had came up and filed a report that somebody had stole his dog, which was a lie because they moved out and left it.
We need to try to do something
So between,
to remedy it.
so between counties and city, see, we're trying to come up with a remedy.
Okay, I would appreciate all y'all's help. The only other thing I have to say is, I have noticed that our officers have been doing a lot of patrolling here lately, and I surely appreciate that.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you.
I would just like to add that she is willing to take
I
the
am
dog
willing
back.
to take the dog back that was took to the vet and vet checked and has the heartworm medicine. He was a member of my household for a good two weeks before the police came to my door and took him. Well, they made me put him on a tie out and then they come and got him. And what made me take the dog in was when I watched this 40-pound pit bull run with his tail between his legs away from Mr. Puga into my house. It would not come off of my bed. He peed from one end of the porch to the other in pure fear. And the dog is now becoming skin and bones on a log chain. And I have to watch this from a distance, and it's not fair. This dog is gonna die if something is not done. And there is another animal out there that has an open wound about this big on its ear that is not being took care of.
And we have pictures of, I'm just gonna look up here for you.
And we have pictures of the animal.
I initially am the one that found the dog. I'm the one that took it to the vet. Doc Mobley is the vet I took it to. Doc Mobley stated that he is underway for his size and breed of dog that he is. He is heartworm positive. I had all of his vaccinations.
This is his
Heartworm
vaccination
medicine,
record right
that's his
here.
rabies vaccine. That's in my name because, you know, I was trying to do right by this animal. I'm an animal lover. I don't want to see this animal hurt anymore.
This is where KPD come and maybe put him on the tie out.
Let me see this. This is the wound on the dog that has, it's his ear. It's an open wound, flies, and it's owned by the Hoochie.
It is running loose. They are the only one that is on the
This is the
chain.
current conditions that this animal is living in.
That's not in the city limits.
Correct.
But at the time of the incident that everything started taking place, the Pugas lived within the city of.
When the dog admitted, she did not steal the dog. The dog was running loose and ran in her house.
Away from the person that is abusing
We
them.
understand that the dog is now not in the city limits.
No, because city officers come out to her trailer,
Which I technically live in county.
which she technically lives in county, and have her take and put him on a tie out. And she did, and they come and got the dog and took the dog right next door to the Puga's dad's house, I believe is what it is. And he is out there on a log chain basically, and no food, no water, no shelter.
We will see about getting a solution to this.
I am willing to take the dog.
But she is willing to take the dog back.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Dale, how do you spell your last name?
MCKIE. DEL.
Hell,
Okay. Any others? 3, 2,
I will.
Hello, I'm James Crafton, and we have a lot of events coming this weekend, as we've heard. I haven't heard anything this night about taking care of the hospital grounds. I don't know why we would even be having to ask for you to look into this, but the city property looks just as bad as the hospital grounds right now. I hope we can take care of that before all the activities this weekend. Again, I asked a month ago, I believe, a month and a half ago, about the open doors, the open windows, waiting on something to happen that's bad, potentially in that building. And we still have no answers, and it's the same way it was a month ago. I'm afraid we're gonna get to the point where something bad will happen inside there, and then we're gonna come back and wish we had done something to try at least secure the building. I don't know if they're the owners of the property or not, but the people we spoke to at the hospital committee meeting 6 months ago made all these plans and what I would say commitments. They have yet to fulfill any commitment or even explain the situation. There's press out right now about their troubles they're having with 2 other hospitals, about not making payroll at 2 new hospitals they acquired. It sounds to me like we're on a dead-end street again. And I'm really concerned with our community, but at least today and this week, the least we can do is clean the place. And if you do actually talk to someone there, they need to secure the building. And as the city, we should be able to enforce that.
Basically, I'd like to give them this week that they're gonna come in, okay? And if not, I still maintain contact with another group that is interested in putting a facility in.